Alright, so welcome to a game I'm very excited to be playing. This is Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. This is the game based on the movie. It came out, I think, the week of the movie, I think. This is a really great game. In terms of licensed games, this is one of the best, and it is one of the games probably from my childhood that I have the most fond memories of. Before we get this started, I just want to go over one thing, and that is a lot, as you can tell, that you're seeing it right now, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game that use footage from the movie, and I did a test to see what I can and can't, like, upload to YouTube. It seems like everything's gonna be good except for the opening crawl. So, unfortunately, you won't be able to see, you know, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But, you will be able to see most everything else, I think. If I start this level up right now and there's no cutscenes, it's because the video won't be available otherwise. So, here we go.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up?
Sorry, Master.
Locate the Chancellor.
The Chancellor isn't in this hangar. We have to move on.
And here we go. We are now in the gameplay.
Using light and heavy attacks.
Thanks for the tip.
The beginning of this game can be pretty annoying in terms of kind of tutorials, and unfortunately they use my favorite character in all of Star Wars to be the kind of guy who goes over the tutorials. He's like, Anakin, if you use the triangle and square button, you'll be able to do all kinds of different attacks. It's like, Obi-Wan, shut up! He gets so annoying in the beginning.
Use the Force, Anakin. Watch those canisters.
Good advice.
Yeah, so I would say this game is kind of the precursor to Star Wars The Force Unleashed, which is one of my favorite... No, it's my favorite Star Wars game. You know, I've played pretty much every Star Wars game there is. And The Force Unleashed will always be the only one that really makes me feel like I'm a Jedi.
Still have a chance.
And then I think it's probably this one.
R2, see if you can get those catwalks moving.
Much better.
R2 needs some cover. Use combination attacks against those super battle droids.
Tell me something I don't know. Scrap metal.
So the voice cast in this game is really, really good. It's pretty much comprised of the entire cast of the 2003 Clone Wars series, which is the same as the cast from the newer series, with the exception of like one or two people. For instance, James Arnold Taylor, one of my favorite voice actors, is Obi-Wan, and he does his amazing Ewan McGregor impression. Although I will say he did get better at it in time. Like, it sounds a little weird right here. It does get much better as time goes on. And Matt Lucas, I believe, is the name of the guy who does Anakin's voice, who tries to emulate Hayden Christensen's whininess a little too much.
Nice work, R2.
So it sounds like this sometimes, Master, and it's a little annoying.
Hurry, we still have a mission to complete.
See, there should be a super battle droid there. Oh, I love that.
No challenge at all.
No challenge at all.
Now. We can't stay here fighting droids, Anakin.
I am playing this New Game Plus, so I do... Well, not New Game Plus, just, you know, I'm playing a loaded save file that has a whole bunch of upgrades. This is the file that I had from when I was a kid. And this part's a little weird to get started because Obi-Wan sometimes doesn't run over there.
Use the Force to move this wreckage.
But yeah, we have all of our moves. There's some things that I can do that I don't want to do. Like, for instance, it's not until a little later into the game that Anakin gets Force Lightning. And if I use it now, sometimes he'll, like, smack talk the droids, and he'll say something stupid like, "Witness the power of the dark side." And it's just like, why are you saying that now, Anakin? You're not a Sith. You're a Jedi. And it comes off super weird when you're replaying levels. And, you know, you're fighting alongside Obi-Wan, and you're just like, "Witness the power of the dark side." Like, alright, dude.
We don't have time to play around here, Anakin.
We don't have time to do more tutorials, Anakin.
Now, where were we?
See, this is perfect because this is a game where I finally am able to, at every time, do my Obi-Wan impression.
R2, see what you can do about those shields. He says the droids have activated a lockout protocol.
Is there any way around it?
There's a shutoff in that landing grid over there. I'll take care of it.
We need to access that control console!
These droids again?
What were you expecting, Anakin? You're probably noticing by now that this game looks a little squished, like it's not full screen like usually like my other playthroughs. That's because this game is old and it does not run in progressive scan. If it ran in progressive scan, they would up-res it a little bit and it would be full screen, but alas, that is not the case. But I think it still looks pretty good. Like, graphically, it's still really good.
Anakin, I could use your help here.
I'll take care of it.
Anakin, I must tell you about more tutorials.
I hope you're having a good time.
Alright, let's use this.
Feel the dark side's power.
See? Like, what? And this is the huge Star Wars nerd in me that has always had a problem with the fact that in this game Anakin can use Force Lightning. Because Anakin was never supposed to be able to do that because of his mechanical arm. What arm does it come out of? Alright, well, it comes out of that one.
I'll cover R2.
But it's still not supposed to happen.
Force jump, Anakin.
That's why Darth Vader was never able to use Force Lightning, was because of all of his mechanical limbs. Oh, I love the Force.
I need some assistance over here.
Oh my god. Obi-Wan, I hate you in this game. At least in the beginning. They managed to make me not like my favorite character.
R2, shut those shields down.
Yeah, obviously the Force powers aren't as amazing as in The Force Unleashed, but it's still a damn fun game. I'd say the only thing that I have a problem with is the camera. You can't control it.
Use combination attacks against those super battle droids. Stay down.
That's a advanced tactic there. Speedrunning tactic. You want a piece of this? Feel the dark side's power.
Master, incoming.
He was just like, oh man. It looks like he was just trying to show off there. Yeah, you can make like combos, but you could just like do that. So it's like, sometimes it's just like, why are there combos in this game? Like, there are other enemies that are pretty difficult to fight normally.
R2's done it.
Let's get moving. The Chancellor's waiting.
We can handle this, R2. You stay here with the ships.
What if there's other things he needs to open? Anakin, you dummy. I love that loading screen because look at Ewan McGregor's face. It's hilarious. Speaking of Ewan McGregor, I've probably said this before, but he is the only man I would ever go gay for. I love Ewan McGregor. That guy is so attractive. Like, seriously. I have no shame in saying that I'm attracted to Ewan McGregor. So this game, like I said, there are upgrades. I've got all these upgraded. As a kid, I went back, like, years later, like, just a couple days ago, to see, you know, how the game was, see if it was any good still. And I noticed that I still have a lot of upgrades left for Anakin. I upgraded Obi-Wan fully as a kid. So even back then, he was my favorite character, and I think that's kind of funny. Wow, did I get, like, no experience? That sucks. Oh well. Well, that's the end of the first level.